Bullish flow, FLOW. Cost expectations range somewhere in the range of $7.88 and $17.15 by 2030. Market experts expect flow could reach $7.88 by 2025. Bearish flow market cost expectation for 2022 is $1.40. Flow, FLOW, presentation. With the utilization of specialized examination and major cost history, this guide will give you a vibe of the flow cost projection for the impending years and its expected development. A reasonable comprehension of what's in store as far as how high the costs will go will become evident at the finish of this flow cost forecast. You will likewise find out about flow's future. A digital money is before long going to turn into a popular resource. What is flow, FLOW? Smart Labs made Flow, a designer cordial and decentralized high-velocity blockchain, to control the up-and-coming age of games, applications, and virtual resources. Scaling is conceivable with Flow's multi-job engineering absent any trace of sharding. It has a designer cordial and a corrosive well-disposed climate, with better throughput. Clients might keep up with command over their information with the assistance of the Flow applications. Open economies are conceivable, and virtual abundance is accessible wherever on the planet. A great many clients, from gamers to corporate chiefs, might be served through multi-job engineering without fragmenting or debilitating decentralized agreement. Flow's shrewd agreements are made utilizing Rhythm, the least complex and most secure programming language. Paying safely and suitable assistance are elements of the purchaser onboarding plan. By further developing the client collaboration, corrosive exchanges put the flow environment aside from extra blockchain and digital currency areas tightens. The objective of flow celebration is to join local people and rouse them to foster the nature. There are lowercase adaptations of each and every flow project, impending NFT drop, and AMA report. Crypto Felines, UFC, Untamed Ocean, Warner Music Gathering, and FLPA, Star, Ubisoft, Binance, Genies, Samsung, NBA Top Shot, Berkeley, Circle, and more associations have worked with the Flow local area. Flow is an open-source tooling framework that incorporates Flow JavaScript, Flow Go Programming Advancement Pack, Flow Jungle Gym GUI, Visual Studio Code Augmentation, and intelligible security. Extra highlights of the Flow incorporate a brilliant client record, engineer environment, and prize projects. Flow, FLOW, specialized investigation. A few characteristics stand apart while assessing Flow's specialized pointers to conclude whether it is a reasonable speculation. These elements, combined with cost conjectures, act as pivotal measures to assess digital forms of money. These components are covered beneath. Sharding, huge volumes of information are split into little lumps, which causes the cycle to work like a well-oiled machine. Furthermore, it makes it workable for consistent change between different digital currencies and exchanges across various stages and frameworks. Interoperability, the Flow environment makes it feasible for different blockchain conventions to run next to each other without causing clashes, information traffic, or other foundational issues. Interoperability is made conceivable by the quick exchange times and reasonable handling costs. Transactability, the GameFi and NFT patterns are on the ascent, and this is assisting the Flow biological system with progressively. Not long from now, unbelievable all earlier marks is expected. Administration, the Flow biological system gives large Flow coin holders motivators by remembering them for administration and navigation. Financial backers can partake in changing the stage's working construction and have a first-line vote on specific sell-offs, like how customary stocks get profits. Security, the incredible security elements of the Flow environment ought to be your principal inspiration for effective money management. Notes and diggers cooperated to foster a check and equilibrium to protect security on the organization. Ethereum's mining framework is gotten by a mining component, which fills in as its establishment. Because of the disposal of misrepresentation brought about by the granddad and darling security checks, Flow turns out to be more steady and significant as a venture. Flow, FLOW, current cost. Flow is at present worth $1.75. Flow has moved 0.23% as of now with an exchanging volume of $46,346,222. Flow is at present positioned 33 among all digital currencies with a market capitalization of $1,707,873,984. Flow, FLOW, Value Forecast 2022. Flow, from certain perspectives, is one of the most astounding cryptographic forms of money to rise this year, FLOW. The flow cost estimate for 2022 expects a critical expansion in the year's last part, potentially coming to $2.63. Similarly as with other digital currencies, the ascent will be continuous, yet no impressive drops are normal. Averaging $2.45 in cost is very aggressive, however it is attainable soon given expected joint efforts and progressions. Flow is supposed to have a base worth of $2.10. Flow, FLOW, Value Forecast 2023. In 2023, flow cost expectation has a lot of space for development. Because of the possible declarations of various new organizations and drives, we guess that the cost of flow will before long outperform $4.38. In any case, we ought to hold back to check whether the flow's overall strength record emerges from the oversold zone prior to putting down any bullish wagers. Taking into account the market unpredictability, flow will exchange with a base exchanging cost of $3.50 and a typical exchanging cost of $3.85. Flow, FLOW, Value Expectation 2024. Assuming the vertical pattern go on until 2024, it could reach $6.13 and flow might benefit. On the off chance that the market encounters a decay, the objective may not be met. Flow is supposed to exchange at a typical cost of $5.60 and a low of $5.25 in 2024. Flow, FLOW, Value Expectation 2025. Assuming that flow effectively helps market opinion among cryptographic money fans, the flow coin cost could stay stable for the following 5 years. As per our projections, flow will be green in 2025. The flow is supposed to reach and outperform its untouched high in 2025. In 2025, the virtual cash will be valued at $7.88, with a base cost of $7 and a typical cost of $7.35. Flow, FLOW, Value Expectation 2026. After some broad determining and specialized examination, we gauge the flow cost is supposed to cross a normal value level of $9.10 by 2026, with a base cost of